Have you ever heard of the first psychological crisis in life? It happens right from the moment we are born. Why do some newborns cry intensely at night? Why do others sleep more peacefully? Is there a psychological difference between infants from birth? In today's video, the Institute of Humanistic Psychology will help you understand the psychological development of infants in the first 2 months of life. The neonatal psychological crisis, explained from a psychological perspective. The role of parents in this critical stage. Whether you are a psychologist, an early childhood educator, or a parent concerned about your baby's development, let's explore this topic now. Part 1. The first 2 months of life, crucial changes. We often think that newborns only eat, sleep, and cry, but in reality, their brains are developing at an astonishing rate during the first 2 months after birth. According to neuroscience research, at birth, an infant's brain is only about 25% of the weight of an adult brain. But by the age of 2, this number increases to 75%. Synapses, neural connections, are formed at the fastest rate during the early years, laying the foundation for thinking, emotions, and behavior. The sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems are gradually developing, helping infants adapt to the new environment outside the womb. From the womb to the outside world, the first shock of life. Before birth, a baby lives in a stable, warm environment with no bright lights and no loud noises. However, upon birth, they must face stronger and more colorful lights, more diverse and complex sounds, temperature changes, no longer protected by amniotic fluid, learning to breastfeed and breathe independently. This is why newborns often cry a lot in the first 2 months. They are learning to adjust to a completely new world. Part 2. Neonatal psychological crisis, a psychological perspective. Psychologists refer to this as the neonatal crisis, a phase in which babies undergo intense emotional and behavioral changes. Common signs of neonatal psychological crisis: unexplained crying, especially at night, light sleep and frequent startles, constant need to be held, difficulty in feeding and crying while nursing. Explanations from developmental psychology. According to John Bowlby's attachment theory, during this stage, infants form their first emotional bond with caregivers. Feeling safe in the first 2 months significantly affects their future emotional development. According to the emotional regulation theory, newborns cannot regulate their own emotions yet, so they need adult support to feel secure. Part 3. What can parents do to support their babies? Research confirms that parental love and support can help infants overcome this crisis more smoothly. Ways to help babies adapt to their new environment. Skin-to-skin contact helps infants feel safe, stabilizes heart rate and breathing. Gentle lullabies or soft talking. The familiar sound of a parent's voice has a calming effect. Optimizing the sleeping environment, reduce strong lights, keep the room quiet, and maintain a comfortable temperature. Promptly responding to crying. Avoid leaving infants to cry alone for too long. Child psychologists emphasize that meeting an infant's needs does not spoil them. Instead, it fosters a sense of security and psychological stability. Final thoughts. The neonatal psychological crisis is a natural and crucial phase in a child's development. Understanding this period allows parents to provide the right care, ensuring their baby grows up healthy, both physically and emotionally. Have you experienced this phase with your baby? Share your experience in the comments. This video is compiled from lectures by masters, PhDs, and professors in psychology teaching at the Institute of Humanistic Psychology. Don't forget to like and subscribe to receive more valuable insights about child psychology from the Institute of Humanistic Psychology. Thank you.